Richardson out. J.J. Redick in for the Magic. And Howard knocks in 2 free throws. 8 points for Dwight of the Magic's 12. 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Avery Bradley again getting to the basket, but this time his shot is no good. Bradley tracking Nelson. Well, he is really all over Jameer, isn't he? Redick, Turkoglu passed up a 3. Howard takes a dribble and gets fouled from behind. Dwight felt like he was too far from the rim to just turn around and dunk it. He probably was. Kind of in between.
Well, the Magic quickly got it out of the backcourt, looking to get out and run. And the Celtics never did get set defensively, enabling that Hedo Turkoglu feed to Dwight Howard. Both of these teams, however, the Magic 27th and the Celtics 28th in pace. A lot of half-court basketball. And it surprises you a little bit with Boston having Rajon Rondo, who runs so well and is a great fast break player. The problem is he doesn't have the guys to run with him.
It takes more than one, doesn't it?
It's like a 1-on-4 pressure.
Rondo's second in the NBA in assists per game behind Steve Nash at 9.4. They expect him to be back on Thursday in Orlando, and Ray Allen. Howard now 4 for 4 at the free throw line. Chris Duhon now the point guard for the Magic, matched up with young Bradley. Davis went for the steal. Brandon Bass. There's a 3-second defensive 3 against the Magic's Dwight Howard. No basket. The whistle blowing before the shot.
And Doc Rivers is trying to plead his case, saying it was close to simultaneous, and if it is close, normally they'll count the basket and wave off the defensive 3-second violation. That was clearly a couple seconds later.
Talked about Rondo and Allen. They're not the only 2 injured Celtics. Petrus, former Magic player with the sore right shoulder, dueling ex-Magic man with a bad knee, and Chris Wilcox, a backup center, also unavailable with a calf injury.
That's not a bad fivesome there.
No, could win a lot of games. Marquise Daniels, Orlando native, has checked in for Boston. Bass driving on Howard. Steamsmo kept it alive. Bass wants to go up again. Missed again. Duhon gets the rebound. Glenn Davis matched up with Bass. Turkoglu. Howard is there to clean it up.
I just spun off Steamsma. Steamsma not strong enough nor experienced enough, and I don't know if experience means that much at this point. Let's just say not strong enough to hold Dwight Howard when he spins so quickly. There's Brandon Bass's range, about 18 feet. Shooting the ball well for the Celtics, as he did for the Magic last year, and playing a considerable amount of time.
Bass got off to a great start. He's cooled off of late. Duhon is matched up with Etuan Moore, another rookie out of Purdue. And Turkoglu's shot is goaltended by Steamsmo. Was there a foul? I think it's a foul called instead of a goaltend. Give the foul to Steamsma. Dwight Howard needed 25 points to catch Nick Anderson, all-time scoring leader for the Magic. He's got 12 already. Close first quarter from Boston. The Magic lead the Celtics by 1. Dwight Howard has 12 of Orlando's 16 points. Magic play at Indiana tomorrow, so we're not back home until Thursday when Glenn Davis faces his former team on Thursday night, January 26th at 8 p.m. And then the Indiana Pacers come to the Amway Center on Sunday, January 29th. Also, Rashard Lewis and the Washington Wizards coming to the Amway Center next Wednesday, February 1st. Tickets for all of these games are available. You can get them online at OrlandoMagic.com or call 866-930-8515 and be Magic. Dwight Howard checking out, getting a brief rest. He's been busy in this first quarter. 12 points, 4 rebounds, and a block. And Hito Turkoglu goes to the free throw line.
We talked about the slow pace, minimal amount of scoring here, which favors the Celtics because that's the way they're used to playing. They only average just a dot under 90 points a game. Magic, of course, are capable of playing and scoring any which way possible. All 6 of the Magic field goals have come within 10 feet. Nothing from the outside. The Celtics are shooting 32% from all over New England. They need to find a spot they're comfortable with.
Another 3-second defensive violation on the Magic. This time Ryan Anderson. So the second one of the quarter. Paul Pierce will shoot the technical. Dwight Howard on the bench after a terrific first quarter. He won NBA Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference for his work last week, averaging, look at those numbers, terrific numbers for Dwight Howard. Had a couple of 20-20 games. I don't think he averaged 19.5 blocks per game.
You sure?
I don't recall that many. A little typographical error. Pierce gets past Quentin Richardson. And it's a 3-point trip for the Boston Celtics.
Effective post-up for Paul Pierce, who certainly has done that throughout his career. And emboldened now with Dwight Howard on the bench. Shot blocking for the Magic is non-existent without Dwight.
Shot clock is down to 5, and Glenn Davis has the ball against Garnett. Pierce gets the rebound for the Celtics. Pierce has Duhan on him. Etuan Moore. Bass tipped it, but Duhan controls it. Now Redick to the front court. JJ driving, skips it to Richardson. Celtics have been spot on with their defensive rotations. Not many good looks for the Magic from the perimeter. And the jumper by Moore is good. Etuan Moore out of Purdue, a second-round draft pick this past year.
Got to make him feel good. He has been struggling mightily with his shot, just 7 for 30 coming in. Of course, in limited minutes. Always makes it more difficult.
Anderson set the screen for Redick. Marquise Daniels blocks the shot out of bounds. And just under 3 seconds on the shot clock for the Magic. Paul Pierce checks out of the game for Boston after a fine first quarter. 8 points, a couple of rebounds, and 2 assists for Pierce. Redick's got to get the shot off in a hurry. And a good challenge by Pavlovich. Etuan Moore, one of 2 Purdue Boilermakers rookies on this Boston team this year. Kevin Garnett with a nice pass and a foul on Chris Duhan. Chris Duhan picks up his first, and Moore goes to the free throw line for Boston.
Well, you kind of wonder where Boston is going to get any kind of offense without Paul Pierce on the floor right now. So they go to the high post to Kevin Garnett. Well, it's a hot potato when it hit Kevin Garnett's hand. That was a good pass, but he can't get it out of his hands quickly enough.
Just 1 field goal attempt in the first quarter for Kevin Garnett, but the Celtics lead by 4. Etuan Moore has 4 for Boston. Final seconds of the first period.
Boy, hands all over Redick from Pavlovich.
Glenn Davis. Redick with 3 seconds to play in the quarter draws the foul. Brandon Bass, who should know better, having practiced with J.J. Redick against him for a couple of years, bit on the head fake. So J.J. gets the free throws. Reddick blowing on his hands. It's cool in this building. The sheet of ice under our feet.
And it does feel like there's an air conditioner on as well. Well, they have to keep it cool to keep the ice from condensing. Is that the proper word? Where
I think so.
It seeps up through the floor. The old Boston Garden, David, that used to happen. Well, first of all, that would happen, so the floor would be slippery, plus the roof would leak. I remember playing a game one time in the old Boston Garden, the roof was leaking, and there were towels on the floor on the baseline.
Reddick makes both shots. Only a second and a half left. Those old buildings were great. Though. That shot no good at the horn. That's the end of the quarter. So a short-handed Boston team playing without Rondo and Allen and Michael Pietrus and others with a 2-point lead against the Orlando Magic. Dwight Howard with a dozen of Orlando's 20 points. But the Magic with just a 20-point first quarter here in Boston. The Celtics 22, the Magic 20 after one. Welcome back to Boston. The Magic trail the Celtics after one. Only two Magic players made a field goal in the first quarter, Dwight Howard and Jason Richardson. All of the other scoring coming from the free throw line.
Wow, that's a strange shot to come out and start the quarter with. But Etuan Moore did make his last jump shot, but come on. He came out and just jacked it up there.
Garnett with the deflection. Garnett and Davis matched up. Garnett takes it, deals it to Bass quickly, and Bass is fouled. Let's get a report from Dante.
All right, David, Stan not too happy with his team's defense right now. He says, how are the Boston Celtics scoring? They're putting the ball on the floor, they're attacking the basket, and they're getting layups. Layups for Bass, layups for Bradley. Whoever gets the basketball is getting layups. Offensively, they're making us work. We're taking difficult shots. We're only shooting 33%. We're going to have to move the basketball a lot better. He said, guys, I'm telling you right now, if you don't make a change in your approach to this game, we're not getting out of here with a win. Little message for his guys, David.
Words of wisdom from the head coach, Stan Van Gundy.
You know, despite the fact that the Celtics have been struggling, they got a win yesterday over Washington. They got 6 wins overall, 3 of them against the woeful Wizards. But despite injuries and a shaky lineup, with a healthy Paul Pierce in a close game, still I think can take over in the last 6 minutes of the game. That's a tough cover for Hedo Turkoglu.
They're playing well defensively here in this first half against the Magic.
Garnett wants it in the post now. For whatever reason.
Anderson is on him. He sets a screen for Etuan Moore. He's done a nice job, Garnett, of passing the basketball in the first half.
Yes, he has. That time from the wing, and a nice pass from the high elbow before. But you can tell, David, he is not the confident offensive player. He's been all NBA for a long time in this league.
12 in a row. Quentin Richardson knocks in a 3. First deep shot the Magic have made in this game. First three-pointer, obviously. Marquise Daniels. Isolation play. Off the glass and no good. Rebound, Quentin Richardson. Marquise Daniels injured against the Magic last year. Severe injury. Very strange play. Duhan is denied and he stepped out of bounds. So Etuan Moore playing some good defense on Chris Duhan.